Let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Intercepted and room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And, man, that is not the start that he was looking for. This is a dude with a lot of hype coming in the transfer portal at the most important spot, a lot of trust, a lot of belief in him. And this dude's good. But making a mistake early, Jesse, creating the turnover, like this is not how he drew up his first start with his new uniform.
No, David, you kind of wonder if he's just pressing a little bit because you're right. This guy got a lot of publicity this offseason. The expectations for him here are so sky high. You just wonder if he's trying to go out and justify all of it on the very first drive of this game. You just got to settle down. That's a mistake. We've seen this guy bounce back from mistakes in the past. I don't expect this guy's going to have any issue moving forward, but you got to be able to flush that one.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Breaks the tackle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run it. It's Frazier. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that 4th down. Great job by this defense. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught on the left side by Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Tigers are marching down the field. The give to Caden Durham. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Complete out left to Wilson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running it. But there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs. Could be an alley. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's in!
so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Jones. Picks up the first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. When they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try the left side. Hard running there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. To throw, it's Levin. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Third and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Levin. just ran him over. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Unloads it left. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Swings it out to the flat. He came flying up from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It's good there. And that will extend their lead even further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He finds a dead spot in the middle. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And his throw is incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. He'll set up to throw. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 8 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good enough.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Got it. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll run the counter. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pulled down for the tackle. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He got it. This is now a 7-point game.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Hall. Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Running inside. It's Berry. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's got him. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hall. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Quarterback moving. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Handoff for Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip and tuck of. Open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Got his man down the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast.
This is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. To the air, it's Levin. Gets it to the back. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an unbelievable play on offense. And I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the... There's some room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Working that left side now. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these